Welcome everybody to the National iRacing League's Full Speed Fridays presented by GMS 3D. Tonight we got round 2 of the playoffs being kicked off here at Michigan International Speedway. Qualifying beginning right now while we have a few drivers on the track. Right along with Michael Gitchell. Michael Gitchell on the number 48 Ford Mustang GMS 3D powered Ford. Coming out of Ford to take the green flag to begin his qualifying run. Free 3 and 4 coming out, sweeping to the outside wall. You get a lot of run down this back straightaway. Carrying the momentum through the high side off of 4. Letting it hang out.
The guy behind has just done at 39.3.
Second fastest currently for Michael Gitchell. Richard Crane beginning his lap. Sailing it off into turn 1, the number 36 Carvana Chevy, almost said Ford, Chevy Camaro. Creating a lot of speed down this back straightaway.
The guy behind has just done 38.7.
Richard Crane 5th fastest. Keith Fonseca beginning his qualifying lap, coming off of 4, beginning, hitting it down by that white line. Currently Joe Turkle, your pole sitter. Keith looking to knock him off the front row. Coming off of 4. Fifth fastest so far for Keith. Joel Brewer in the Phillips 66 Ford Mustang. Maybe it's not Phillips. Let's see. Brewer 66. I knew it had something else on it. Down to that white line. Onto the apron. 10th fastest so far for Joel Brewer. Patrick Anderson on the track. I think he is just starting his lap, so let's see where maybe we can find somebody else. Oh, Timothy Cook not moving. Oh. Keith not so good there. Good luck, Johnny Williams also. Thank you. Hello to you yourself. Good luck. Beautiful car tonight for Johnny Williams. Here comes Patrick Anderson off of 2. Up to the wall. He's going to bring it down to the apron. So far, 10th fastest for Patrick Anderson. Ryan Johnson. Twelfth fastest that lap. See if he can improve upon that one. Creating all that momentum, that Mountain Dew pitch black Ford Mustang. New fast qualifier, Ryan Johnson. Here comes Jeffrey Radke. CJ Angel in the chat rooting on Ryan Johnson. Radke 5th fastest on his opening lap. Radke not quite as close to the wall as the other drivers. We'll see how this does for him. They all seem to be running that middle line there. Radke doesn't take it as far up to the wall. We'll see how he fares with that lap. Still 5th fastest. The 97 of Jeff Ramsdale. Happy birthday, Jeff. Race walking to a cake near you. Off of 4. Twelfth fastest for Jeff Ramsdale on his first lap. Happy birthday, Jeff, from CJ. Down to the line. Where's he end up? 4th fastest for Jeff Ramsdale. Right behind his buddy Patrick Anderson. We got 25 seconds left. I don't think we're going to see anybody else. That's it. We're going to show you our starting grid. All right, we'll go to the starting grid. Ryan Johnson, your pole sitter, fast qualifier for Ryan Johnson with a 38.690. 38.717 for the outside pole sitter, Joe Turkle. Patrick Anderson, row 2, starting third. Outside row 2 is Jeff Ramsdell. Kevin Bernheimer makes up the inside of row 3 with Jeffrey Radke. Luke Smith and Richard Crane make up row 4. Joe Brewer and Keith Fonseca, row 5. Sammy Harrell and Michael Gitchell, row 6. Row 7, Cam Barnes, Johnny Williams. Row 8, DJ Trout, Michael Dow. In starting shotgun on the field, Timothy Cook and Larry Eberhard. Everybody's gridding currently. We got 18 drivers taken to the track tonight. Looks like we got a few drivers gridding, and we'll be ready to rock and roll for 95 laps. Like we said earlier, today is the first race of round 2 of the playoffs, so we have eliminated a few drivers. We'll take a quick glance at our points real fast. There's where they stand. Brian Johnson, your points leader. Kevin Bernheimer, Jeffrey Radke, and Keith Fonseca, your top 4. Sitting outside looking in, Jeff Ramsdell, Patrick Anderson, DJ Trout, and Corey Stahl. Which I don't see Corey Stahl here tonight, so it's going to be hard for him to advance. Lights are off on the pace car. We are going to go green. Ryan's going to lead us to green. He does have to wait till the green flag comes out on this start. On restarts, he's got the option of restarting whenever he wants. But the opening start has to wait till the green flag comes out. And there it is. The green flag is out, and they're off. Last night's race, these trucks were 3 wide almost immediately. And I expect no different with these cars. Joe Turkle and Patrick Anderson, immediately there's a battle for second. Turkle has it, Patrick Anderson wants it. Anderson down to the line. Turkle's going to get the run off. Take over second spot. Johnny Williams a little loose back there. Take a look at Johnny's car. He's got a awesome looking hot rod tonight. Take a look at that number 20 of Johnny Williams. Oh, but he's still sideways. Let's not give him the broadcaster's curse. Let's get off of him here. Top four cars of Ryan Johnson, Joe Turkel, Patrick Anderson, and Jeff Ramsdell single filed out. You got Jeffrey Radke hot on their heels. Good run for Joel Brewer right now. He's running 7th. Cam Barnes is looking to take that position away right now. Just talking with Cam right before the race, he was just notified me that he had nasal surgery, so he's in a little bit of pain tonight. So we'll be rooting for Cam Barnes to get through this race. Don't know if he's got a relief driver or not. Looks like Joe Turkel's getting a little racy with Ryan up front. Different line for Radke. Trying the wall. Whoa, and Ramsdell. Good save for Ramsdell. New race leader, Joe Turkel. Turkel Customs fame out front. Oh, Patrick Anderson sideways. Good save for Anderson. Back up front, Ryan Johnson takes that the pole. Yeah, but a little tongue twisted. Takes the point. Jeff Radke and Jeff Ramsdell battling side by side. Jeff Radke and Jeff Ramsdell there racing tonight to advance in the Buckhicker Bracket Challenge, as well as Keith Fonseca and Michael Gitchell. Those are going to be the two we watch for tonight. They're basing each other head to head. Jeff Ramsdell and Jeffrey Radke head to head, and Keith Fonseca and Michael Gitchell. Michael Gitchell currently sitting 14th. Keith Fonseca has made his way up to 7th. Keith's trying to make his way around Cam Barnes. Looks like he has him cleared there. We were told that they're going to go about 27 to 28 laps on a tank of fuel tonight. They have 4 sets of tires in the pits. Richard Crane made his way around DJ Trout. That was for 10th position. Back up front, the butt kicker bracket battle. Radke wanting it. Ramsdell has it. That is for fourth position. They got Patrick Anderson just ahead of him. Cam Barnes got a little sideways off of 2. Was able to control it, save it. Got the 24 Timothy Cook battle with DJ Trout. These guys are battling for 12th. They have Sammy Harrell just in front of them in 11th. Joe Turkel got passed by Anderson, Radke, and Ramsdell. He's currently in the clutches of Keith Fonseca. Keith looking to make his way into the top 5. Radke wanting into the second position. Ramsdell trying to get around Patrick Anderson. Something has happened to Joe Turkel. He's dropping. Cam Barnes has got around him. Keith Fonseca's got around him. And now Luke Smith is looking to get around him. Just a couple laps ago, he was running in second. Now he's in the clutches of Luke Smith for 7th position. This is second, third, fourth, and fifth. Ryan Johnson has checked out. He's got over a second and a half gap over Jeffrey Radke. There's your race leader. A little bit faster last lap. Almost identical laps that last time around. Joe Brewer looks like he might have made contact with the wall. Let's go back and see. Well, maybe not. Hey, Sonia. Riding along with Timothy Cook in the Valvoline Chevrolet Camaro. It's a good looking hot rod tonight. Luke Smith made his way around Patrick Anderson. Actually, Luke Smith is a lap down. Did he pit? What happened to Luke? See if we can't go back and figure out what happened to Luke. We're going to go back. Maybe it's just a different strategy for Luke. He just pit for a little bit of fuel, it looks like. We got lots of people on pit lane right now. I was told that they're going to get about 28 laps out of a tank, but maybe they're splitting this up. They must feel like this race is going to go green flag. Oh, actually, I just realized the stage is like lap 40, so they're splitting the stage in two. That makes sense. Patrick Anderson leading this last lap, getting that bonus point. Now he's coming down the pit lane. That leaves Keith Fonseca a chance to get a bonus point. He's got Michael Gitchell hot on his heels, who is a lap down, trying to get a lap back. They are racing for the butt kicker bracket to advance to the next round. Round 3 in the butt kicker bracket challenge. Who's going to be in the final 4? Josh McKinney and myself has already advanced to the final 4. That's another driver that's not here tonight, Josh McKinney. Keith Fonseca staying out. Might be a different strategy of saving that set of tires. If he stays out, he will be able to maybe just do fuel only. Some people taking tires, some people just doing fuel only. Luke Smith just took fuel only. He's running at 9th. First driver that has taken tires is in 6th place, Ryan Johnson. By comparison, Ryan was over a second faster than Keith that last time by. A little side drafting. Keith trying to pull Michael back. The top 4 drivers have not pitted yet. Keith Fonseca, Cam Barnes, Sammy Harrell, and Timothy Cook. They have not pitted yet. They will be making their way down soon. Little side-by-side action with Michael Gitchell trying to get that lap back. He's running 10th, 1 lap down. Gitchell just can't clear. Just can't clear him. Now there's two of them on that outside doing a little draft to get around Gitchell. But this is a battle for the lead. Here comes Cam Barnes wanting that. He's hunting that bonus point right now. Cam Barnes, your race leader. Gitchell has just now got around Fonseca, but that's not for to get back on the lead lap. Now Gitchell or Fonseca makes his way to pit lane. Cam Barnes makes his way to pit lane. So does Sammy Harrell, locking up them tires. And Timothy Cook there, first, second, and third. That's going to open the door back up for Ryan Johnson, who's got over a 2-second gap, almost a 3-second gap on Jeffrey Radke currently. Ooh, tough break for Keith Fonseca. Looks like he got a speeding penalty on pit lane. The saving grace for that is he's currently one lap down. He will be the lucky dog. Ryan Johnson, Jeff Radke, Patrick Anderson, and Jeff Ramsdell. Teammates. They love to beat each other though. Third and fourth. And then Sammy Harrell, who just pitted, came out fifth. Luke was one of our first guys down on pit lane. Ten more laps to the stage break. This is the closest battle. This battle is for third and fourth. It's one bonus point towards the playoffs. Like we said earlier, let's go to our playoff points and see where it stands. Who needs that bonus points? Jeff Ramsdell and Patrick Anderson both need them bonus points, as well as DJ Trout. First place will get 5 bonus points. Second place gets 4. Third place gets 3. Fourth place will get 2. And fifth place will get 1 bonus point. But these guys both are fighting for that 1 bonus point at this stage right now. But most importantly, they're racing for bragging rights against each other. There's another battle for position. Richard Crane and Michael Gitchell. These guys are battling for 8th. Crane has fresh tires. Michael Gitchell did not take tires under that the pit lane, the pit stops. Out front, Ryan Johnson continues to lead. This is the battle for 3rd. Patrick Anderson has it. Jeff Ramsdell wants it. Sideways is Anderson. Crossover for Ramsdell. The 97 sails it off in there. Timothy Cook and Joel Brewer side by side. Just in front of them, Michael Gitchell and Cam Barnes are trying to battle for position. Gitchell just trying to hang on. He's saving that extra set of tires in case they need it at the end. Patrick Anderson has not relinquished that position to Jeff Ramsdell yet. Ramsdell's looking, just hasn't been able to clear up. Jeff has position now. Maybe he clears him going into 3. He sails it off in there. Can he do the slide job on him? He's not clear. He doesn't clear him. Here comes Anderson. They're still battling. It's the completion of lap 40. So they got a whole nother lap. Ramsdell sails it off in there. The 99 of Anderson just gets that run on that high side off the corner. He puts a couple car lengths on him. Stage break is out. Ryan Johnson with the point. Jeffrey Radke, Patrick Anderson, Jeff Ramsdell, and Sammy Harrell, your top 5 at the stage break. All getting bonus points. Now with less than 50 laps to go, they can make it to from here on, or there'll be about 50 laps to go when they go green. They can make it from here on one stop. Some of these guys still have 4 sets of tires in the pits. Sammy Harrell, Luke Smith, Cam Barnes, Michael Gitchell, all with 4 sets of tires. Them are the 4 that only pitted for fuel. Yes, there is one faster pair. One faster pair, which nobody has used a faster pair yet. Here they come down pit lane, led by Ryan Johnson. Everybody's getting tires and fuel. Off pit lane. Michael Dowell up there, Jeff Radke, Ryan Johnson, Jeffrey Ramsdell, Sammy Harrell, Luke Smith. Bad pit stop for Patrick Anderson there. Michael Dowell doesn't look like he actually stopped in his pit. He must have missed pit lane, or he must have missed his pit box. Tough break for Michael Dowell and the number 10. He'll come back around and get his tires and fuel. You're going to want that. Keith Fonseca was the lucky dog. Lights are off. We're going to go green this time by. Ryan Johnson's going to lead him to green. Jeff Radke, Jeffrey Ramsdell, Sammy Harrell, and Luke Smith. Patrick Anderson dropped to 9th. He had he was on pit lane awfully long. He must have missed his pit box. You can look at some of these guys pit like by comparison, Ryan Johnson was on pit lane for 38 seconds. Patrick Anderson was on pit lane for 43.4 seconds, so that's why he dropped. He lost 4 seconds in the pits on pit lane, so yeah, he must have missed his pit box. Currently, the only driver still running is DJ Trout, 1 lap down. Everybody else is on the lead lap. Pace car is off, so Ryan Johnson's going to be able to start this race at any time that he wants now. And they're off. Ryan Johnson with a good restart. Jeff Radke, Sammy Harrell sitting in third. Jeff Ramsdell up there in fourth, and Luke Smith. But here's the battle. This battle is for third. Sammy Harrell has it. Jeff Ramsdell's trying to get it. Up front, Sammy Harrell's making his charge around Jeff Ramsdell, or Jeff Radke. Ramsdell's right there behind him. Ryan likes to look in the mirror and see them running side by side. That allows him to open up the gap. Ryan's got these cup cars all figured out. He is the man in these next-gen cup cars. But here comes Sammy Harrell in the 47. Luke Smith got around Jeff Ramsdell, the lovable critters. Number 39. Some action back here. Joe Turklen, Kevin Bernheimer, last week's race winner. Bernheimer. Anderson trying to make his way around both of them. Here comes Patrick Anderson. Ooh, Ramsdell sideways. So is Cam Barnes. Oh, Patrick Anderson dropping. Ramsdell and Luke Smith. This is for fourth position. Teammates Joe Turkel and Kevin Bernheimer, 6th and 7th. They're missing their other teammate Joshua McKinney tonight. Oh, Turkel into the wall. Slight contact for Turkel. That's going to open a door for Bernheimer. 1, 2, 3. Johnson, Radke, Harrell. Luke Smith has gotten around Ramsdell. Ramsdell sideways. A lot of cars sideways off of 2. Patrick Anderson and Joe Turkel, these guys are trying to get in front of one another. Oh! Anderson! Big sideways. Let's check that out. What happened to Patrick? Oh, it looks like a little net code there. What a save for Anderson. Everybody just getting a little sideways off of 2. Three wide, this is for second. Radke, Smith, Harrell. What a battle there. Somebody's got to give up. Going into one. Who's going to prevail? Radke's going to have the run coming off the corner on that outside. Oh, he makes contact with the wall. Hard contact for Radke. Let's go back and look at that for Radke. He does a great job. He does a great job by staying up there in the wall, not coming down into. Just gets sideways and noses it right into the wall. He's on pit lane. He's got damage. Looks like he's got right front tire damage. He's got to get that fixed. Tough break for Radke. Want to thank Threat Level Midnight. They sponsored our playoffs, getting these races broadcasted. Appreciate their dedication to the league. Awesome drivers in Threat Level Midnight. Jeff Radke. Normally we have Corey Stahl, Dalton McKenney. Sometimes Wally Babb hangs out with us on Friday nights. Ryan Johnson, your race leader. Luke Smith and Sammy Harrell, second and third. Looks like we might have lost Jeff Radke tonight. That's going to be a tough blow. He is up there in our point standings. Let's take a quick look at our point standings real fast. Jeffrey Radke was sitting third there in the standings. That's going to open the door for Jeff Ramsdell and Patrick Anderson to maybe take advantage of that tough break for Radke. Bernheimer and Barnes side by side, little door-to-door action. Bernheimer clears them. That was for 5th position. Joe Turkel, Timothy Cook, Keith Fonseca, and Michael Gitchell. These guys got quite a little battle going themselves. This is for, well, they're all under a blanket, but Cam Barnes is in 6th position. Here in the next 5 laps or so, we're going to start seeing green flag pit stops. Oh, they're full wide. Full wide. Joe Turkel widely backs out. Last time the guy on the outside didn't fare so well, Jeff Radke. Oh, no, this time it did. Same thing. Timothy Cook makes contact with the wall. You don't want to be that outside guy going into 3 wide, going into 1. It doesn't help you coming off of 2. You're pretty close to that wall, and you have the air of the cars pushing you. These top 3 guys have broke away. Ryan Johnson, Sammy Harrell gotten around for Luke Smith for 2nd, and then Luke Smith. Jeff Ramsdell is 2 seconds back. And Kevin Bernheimer sitting there in 5th. Here's the battle for 6th, though. Cam Barnes and Keith Fonseca. Looks like Patrick Anderson might have made contact with the wall. You have Michael Gitchell in the 48 and the 61 of Keith Fonseca. They are going head-to-head for the butt kicker. Speaking of the butt kicker, Jeff Ramsdell and Jeffrey Radke are going head-to-head, so that will put Jeff Ramsdell into the next round. Luke Smith made his way around Sammy Harrell. Ryan Johnson not giving up the gap, or not giving up the draft, trying to break the draft. But this is the battle right here. This is for 6th. Keith Fonseca, Michael Gitchell, Patrick Anderson, and Cam Barnes. Fonseca clears him. Gitchell and Fonseca, these guys are battling head-to-head for that butt kicker, and they know it. The winner of this battle will go up against Josh McKinney next week. Looks like Patrick Anderson and Cam Barnes a little door-to-door. Here they come, 3 wide. We've seen this play out. Cam Barnes is in a very precarious position coming off of 2 if they're still 3 wide. They've dropped down to 2 wide. So that worked out for Cam. Thank goodness. There's a battle for second. Ryan's loving this battle. That's able to get a 1 second gap over these guys because they're battling side by side. They keep swapping it second position back and forth. As we predicted, pit stops are starting. We got Kevin Bernheimer and Joel Brewer on pit lane. Kevin Bernheimer's the first car to hit pit lane. They're within their pit window now, so we're going to start seeing these guys come down pit lane. Michael Gitchell has gotten around Patrick Anderson and Cam Barnes. He's setting his sail on Keith Fonseca. His butt kicker bracket matchup right in front of him. Who's going to pit first? Probably will not be Keith. Keith likes to run the fuel long. Oh, no, Keith does make his way to pit lane. He's going to get them fresh tires. Locks it up. Doesn't want another one of them speeding penalties. Kevin Bernheimer coming out in front of these guys. It looks like he might have had a speeding penalty. He was on pit lane for quite a while. Tough break for Kevin. He was in 5th place when he pitted. Now we got a lot of takers on pit lane. Cam Barnes, Timothy Cook, everybody else on pit lane. Oh, here comes Timothy Cook, DJ Trout, Cam Barnes. Ryan Johnson off pit lane. We can see way back here is Sammy Harrell. Luke Smith is right behind him. And Jeff Ramsdell's right there. Keith Fonseca has about a 3-second gap now on on. Well, no, he's got about. He's got about 1 second gap over Michael Gitchell. My math was not right. This is where they're sitting at after Fonseca pitted a lap earlier than Michael Gitchell. Will that 1 lap fresher tires help him to catch Keith? Timothy Cook and Joel Brewer, this is for 11th position. Back up front, Ryan Johnson has a 3-second gap on Sammy Harrell now. And it's just going to get bigger. Ryan's got a stranglehold on this lead right now. Next week we go to Iowa, which is rumored to be Ryan's favorite racetrack. So that does not bode well for the rest of the competition. Let's try last lap. There was their last lap times. This battle is for third and fourth. Luke Smith, Jeff Ramsdell, Kevin Bernheimer, he is a lap down. Looking to get that lap back is Kevin Bernheimer. He's sitting in the lucky dog spot right now over DJ Trout. With about 16 laps to go. This is the battle for third, though. Luke Smith has it. Jeff Ramsdell wants it. Here's Keith Fonseca and Patrick Anderson. These guys are racing for fifth. Keeping an eye on the Fonseca and Michael Gitchell battle. Patrick Anderson, 6th position. Keith Fonseca's got 5th, and Michael Gitchell currently sitting in 7th. Jeff Ramsdale's looking to get around Luke Smith. These are the battles we have currently. Jeff has not been able to clear Luke Smith. Looks like Michael Gitchell is closing the gap ever so slightly on Keith Fonseca, but he's got Patrick Anderson between them. Michael needs them two to start racing side by side. That'll bring them back to him. Patrick just doesn't have enough to get around Fonseca. But Gitchell is closed in on these two. With about 10 laps to go. Who's it gonna be? Here comes Anderson. Anderson makes his way around Fonseca. And that opens the door for Michael Gitchell and Keith Fonseca to battle it out mano a mano. Here comes Gitchell. Just not enough. The outside lane coming off the corners has the run. It's hard to make that pass. We've seen it all night. Patrick Anderson made the pass on Fonseca because he was able to get to his outside. Oh, Gitchell hard to the wall. Luke Smith and Jeff Ramsdale, they continue to battle it out. Kevin Bernheimer riding right behind them. That is not from position for Kevin. He is 1 lap down. But he can play a part in who wins this battle by who he helps. He's played pretty impartial so far. Michael Gitchell is closing back in on Keith. Is he going to have enough? Let's do this one. Let's try that. Oh, caution is out. Caution is out. What do we have here? Looks like some damage to Joe Turkel. Well, he's already sideways there. Go sideways. Loses it. All by himself. A lot of damage for Joe. 5 laps to go. Gonna have ourselves a little bit of a shootout. Kevin Bernheimer, your lucky dog there. Feel like these guys are going to pit though and get tires. They don't need the fuel, but they will need tires. Looks like Timothy Cook is actually your lucky dog. Timothy Cook pitted not that long ago, it looks like. Here comes the race off pit lane. Sammy Harrell beats Ryan Johnson off. Sammy Harrell does not take any tires. Sammy does not take tires. Michael Gitchell maybe just took right side tires. Joe Turkel, the only driver to use the faster pair so far. Michael Dow, Kevin Bernheimer, and DJ Trout going to do the wave around. Lights are off on the pace car, so they got to get around. That will put them on the lead lap. Well, Michael Dow will still be 1 lap down. Sammy Harrell electing to take the outside. The race is for that butt kicker, though, between Michael Gitchell and Keith Fonseca. Gitchell, believe he only took right side tires. Keith has a full set. Brand new Mr. Feelgoods. Pace car is off. Sammy Harrell will be able to fire these guys off whenever he feels like it. And he's gone. Good jump for Harrell. That battle is for second. Yes, pedal to the metal, Ryan. 2 laps to go. Ryan's got tires. Sammy does not. Who's going to prevail? Joe Turkle into the wall. White flag is out. This is it. There's the battle. Oh, door banging. Door to door. Ryan Johnson. Sammy Harrell. Here comes Luke Smith. And Patrick Anderson. All one piece of this action. Michael Getchell taking the 2 tires. Oh. Anderson and Harrell make contact. 3 wide off the corner. Who's going to win it? Last night, Ryan pushed Luke to the win. Tonight, Luke follows Ryan to the win. Ryan Johnson, your race winner tonight. Michael Getchell pulls off the butt kicker bracket challenge battle over Keith Fonseca. Keith slipped on that restart, falling back to 9th. Ryan Johnson, your race winner. Sammy Harrell brings it home second. Patrick Anderson drives it home third. What a battle there in the end. Nice little shootout to finish this race. Now we got Brian celebrating. A little celebration back here between Luke Smith and Ryan Johnson. Finding the victory lane. Sammy Harrell brings it home second. Ryan Johnson doing his backwards victory lap. See if we can't get a hold of somebody. Patrick Anderson, you got a copy. Patrick Anderson, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. What a battle. Nice little shootout for you guys.
Yeah, it was a fun race. Everybody was everywhere, and it was tough to pass, and everybody, we raced, everybody was clean, and there was a lot of respect given tonight. When we got into each other, everybody was always, hey, sorry, that goes a long ways. So we had a good, respectful race tonight, and it was a lot of fun. Really racy. It was hard to pass, but at the same time, it was, really racy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most importantly, you bring it home third, but most importantly, you beat that hack, the number 97.
Yeah, he just doesn't have what it takes. He's the wrong choice. If anybody ever picks him, you're picking the wrong guy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Now, I mean, we probably should penalize him at some point next week.
No, the guy that we should be penalizing is the 15. That dude just, the last couple weeks, he just has it out for me. I don't know what it is. And
well, he brought that caution out, which allowed you to, battle up there for, you were battling there for second there at the end. Well, actually, at the restart, you had a chance for, you getting up there with Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think anybody ever has a chance for that. But no, I thought my race was done when he got loose off of 2, and that save that I made on the backstretch, it was like, thank God that low part is all asphalt, because if it wasn't, I would have been done. And I thought my race was done after that. And
yeah, I mean, it's something we have to look. I didn't review it or anything, but it does look like there might have been a little bit of nut coat in there, but maybe I was misseeing it on the broadcast here.
Oh, trust me, from my point of view, netcode didn't matter.
Yeah, no, it probably did not matter. You're right. I agree with it.
But it was. But I mean, I know it wasn't intentional, so we're 100% good.
Yeah, everybody
Ryan's
was
trying to
getting
beat me
loose
out
off
of-
a second. Yeah, I see this.
He's pushing me out of the winner's circle, so I'll get out for him.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. You got anybody you like to thank while you're sitting here?
All the gas and go guys. You know, Joel, Richard. Then we got, I suppose, Jeff. You know, all of us racing tonight. Tonight we had Sammy in there with us. You know, he helped us out a little bit with strategy and stuff like that. You know, he's not a dirty racer like some people have said in the past. He's a good guy. So
yeah, he did good, and he actually door banged him a little bit that last lap.
yeah, I was going for it. You know, if Luke wouldn't have hit me going into 3, I was trying to push it so far into 3 that I was gonna dive bomb Ryan. So
Yeah.
I was gonna try to pull a Carl Edwards, you know.
Yeah, whatever it takes, man. Well, congratulations on that top 3, and you got anything for Iowa next week?
No.
All right.
No,
well,
not at all.
all right, man. Well, we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, that was Patrick Anderson. We're going to bring up Sammy Harrell. Sammy Harrell, you got a copy, Sammy?
I got you.
Hey, man, what a race you had tonight. You had a chance there on that restart. Describe that thought process. Did you not just take any fuel there, or what did you do? I know you didn't take tires.
I took right sides. My lefts were still pretty good, so
Oh, you
I
did take
decided
right
to take
sides.
rights and no fuel. But on that first lap, it was just a little too tight, and that's when Ryan got the run on me.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yes, it's when you're just taking tires that first lap, it takes a little bit to get the feel of what the car's going to feel like with only 2 fresh tires on it. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
but you still had a great battle until Patrick tried to door bang you there at the end.
Yeah, man, that's that last lap racing. I don't mind that a little door banging. Just everybody hold on.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, man. Well, congratulations on that top 2. You got anything for Iowa next week?
Oh yeah, tell them boys I'm coming.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. You got anybody you'd like to thank while we're here?
I do. I want to thank these fellas for allowing me to run when I can. Friday nights are pretty busy for me, but thank them and the admins and the owners that put on a good league, and for you, the way you do the broadcasting. It's awesome, man. We appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll talk to you next week, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
All right, that was Sammy Harrell, and let's see if I can get the man of the hour, Ryan Johnson. Let's see. Hey, Ryan, you got a copy here?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, we've done this before, but congratulations on that win.
Thank you.
It seemed like, do you, at a certain point, do you just like fall asleep? You're out front so much, there's nobody around you?
A little bit.
A little bit of a Sunday drive, yeah.
I know earlier in the race I got a little bored. I was like, man, I normally have, a lot of fun in all the races. It just, yeah, it was a little boring at first. Michigan is kind of a crazy track sometimes, and other times it's just, I'm running my line and doing it over and over. Man, there's no excitement.
Yeah, well, next week you got Iowa, which is rumored to be one of your favorite tracks.
Yeah, I love Iowa. I hope they fix the setup in the next gen car, because I know it was pretty awful when I did an official race there. You're hanging on to the car after about like 10 to 15 laps. So I'm hoping it's fun. But yeah, I do love Iowa. I usually run really well there. So
Yeah, well, I don't think that the EOL hasn't hurt. You've been able to come back from the EOLs before, so I don't think it's going to matter next week for you.
I forgot about that. You always got to remind me, huh?
Yeah, well, it gives us something to watch when you drive through the field. So
glad to put on a show.
Yeah, well, I was actually falling asleep here with this when you had that 4-second gap there in the middle, and I was like, this is there's not much battle in here, but you did pull it off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations. You got anybody you'd like to thank while you're here?
Yeah, all the normal people, all the admins at NIL, our sponsors, Turtle Shows for my paint, my team, Purple Frog Sim Sports, all them guys, you for broadcasting, and everybody tuning in and cheering us on.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll talk to you next week at Iowa, I'm sure.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, that was Ryan Johnson. And we're going to bring up one more. Michael Kitchell, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Hey, man. Well, congratulations. We were watching the butt kicker bracket battle between you and Keith Fonseca, and then you drove up to him, and then that caution came out, and you decided, did you take right sides only?
Yeah, I had to do something. Me and Keith were pretty much dead even all night, so yeah, I figured a 2-tire stop would at least put a few cars between us.
And that was the call, because he looks like he got stuck battling with the cars behind him, and you were able to pull off a top 5 and move on to the final 4 of that butt kicker bracket challenge. You go up against Josh McKinney next week.
Well, we'll see what we can do next week.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and I got Jeff Ramsdell. He moves on also, so we'll see.
And bigger news on the race night. For months, finally, a 0x race.
Oh, what? Well, we'll have to fix that.
I know. Miracles happen.
All right, man. Congratulations on the 0x, which is probably more important than the butt kicker at this point.
That was worthy of a few donuts after the race.
All right, man. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Yep. Thanks, Dave.
All right. That was Michael Gitchell, and we'll go over our results here real fast. Put that away and pop this out. Ryan Johnson, your race winner. Sammy Harrell brings it home second. Third place was Patrick Anderson. Luke Smith brought it home fourth. Fifth, the man we just talked to, Michael Gitchell. Jeffrey Ramsdell, sixth. Seventh, Joe Turkle. Richard Crane brings it home eighth. Keith Fonseca, ninth. Timothy Cook brings it in the top 10. And Cam Bart, 11th. 12th, Joe Brewer. DJ Charles brings it home 13th. Kevin Bernheimer, 14th. 15th, Michael Dow. Jeffrey Radke brings in the 16th position. Johnny Williams and Larry Haberhart, 17th and 18th. Thank you for watching along tonight. We'll bring you some action again next week here at Iowa on